Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I try to bring you new providers, new technologies, and introduce you to the best professionals in the industry, all so you can make an informed decision. Today, I'd like to welcome Wes Martin, the Director of Sales for Consolidated Communications, the sponsor of the Top Gun Show. Prior to joining CCI 3 years ago, Wes held several sales leadership positions, including spending almost 7 years as the Director of Field Sales at Comcast Business. Wes, welcome to the Top Gun Show.
Hi, Steve. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, nice to have you on, man. Well, in prior episodes, we've heard from your president, Michael Smith, your VP of Marketing, Megan Woodleaf, and last week we heard from Gary Mullen, your Sales Engineering Manager. We discussed the wide variety of products and services offered by CCI. So what would you say is the biggest challenge to rapidly growing market share for Consolidated?
Yeah, that's obviously what my team and I focus on every day. And I would say it really boils down to awareness. Consolidated, we're over 100 years old, and a lot of people still think of us as the old phone company. What they don't realize is we have a product portfolio that rivals any of our competitors. We're a top 10 fiber provider, and we really have the best people you'll find in the industry. So, it's up to us to get out there and evangelize that, us working with our partners and get the word out in the technology community.
Yeah, that's great. And I'm such a huge fan of CCI. I love all the people there, the leadership, the channel team I've met. We've done business with you. You guys really do consolidate and make it easy for the end user to just get one bill and an outstanding customer service team. So I'm in your camp, baby. I'm singing the CCI song for sure. So next question: what would you like C-level buyers and sellers of your services to come away with as a result of this interview?
I really just asked them, give us a look. When they're designing that next solution or tackling that next project, whether it's network or UCaaS, security, managed IT, we bring best of breed products to the table, and powered by Palo Alto, VeloCloud, Cisco, and others. So, give us a look, give us a chance. I think you'll be really surprised with, one, the products we bring, the expertise, and the overall experience.
Great answer. Well, I know you're on net in about 23 states and growing, and you have a wide variety of products and services that customers could get from you. But boil it all down to this: what is the secret sauce of Consolidated?
I'd say there's probably two things there, Steve. First off would be our size and our scope. I've worked for very large companies where it's sometimes hard to get things done, and I worked for small companies that's had limited resources. But I think CCI, we're really positioned in a sweet spot in the industry. We're a publicly traded company with over 4,000 employees. We've got capital and we're willing to spend it, But we're small enough to be agile and quick, when we need to take care of a customer. So the second piece of that I would say is our people. The average tenure at CCI is probably about 20 plus years. I've been there for 3 years, and I'm still the new guy in many cases, right? I remember when I interviewed, every person in that panel was 20 plus years with the company, and I was just so impressed by that. And the reason is not only that it's a great place to work, but we hire great people, and that really translates to how we care for our customers.
Yeah, I love it. I would say the culture there is very unique as well and refreshing. Okay, another question here. I've been watching the viewer stats on the prior Top Gun Show episodes, and those episodes have been widely viewed and shared by several thousands of viewers. There's obviously great interest in the CCI value proposition. So what should a C-level buyer do next to find out more about how CCI can benefit their organization?
Just reach out, whether it be LinkedIn, go to our website and inquire there. Look in your community. You'll find CCI there in your community. If there's a volunteer event, you're probably going to find one of us there. But if you're working with a third-party IT provider, get with them, because we work with all indirect partners throughout the country. So we're pretty easy to find, but just reach out.
Good, good. Well, hey, Wes, I know you're a big fan of the Top Gun show, and that I know there are millions and millions of people watching you right now. What would you tell the viewers a fun, little known fact about yourself?
Well, I've been in sales my entire career and mostly in the technology field. So some people might be surprised to find out that I'm very active in woodworking. It's a passionate hobby for me. Started when I was a kid, working with my dad. I would gather up his scraps when he was working on a project, and I'd build something out of it. And then it's just progressed on and on from there to the point now where I really feel like my wife and my kids, they won't admit it, but I think they try to challenge me or try to stump me because they'll bring me a photo of something and say, "Hey, build this." And so far, if it's made out of wood, I can probably build it. So that's a hobby I really enjoy.
That's great. I mean, do you do it with your kids too? I mean, are you passing down the generations there of the woodworking skills?
Somewhat, somewhat. They're not as passionate about it as I am, but there's times when one of my daughters or my son will want to get involved with a project, or I'll bring them in because it's something that's special for them. But yeah, some of that.
That's great. And well, Christmas is coming. Just buy them all a lathe, and just that's it. That's all you got. Well, Wes, I know you're real busy. Growing market share at CCI. Thanks for carving out time out of your busy schedule to be with me today on the Top Gun Show. I really appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks for having me, Steve.
Thanks for watching, everybody.